Hello everyone, it's me. And today I want to talk about a question that we get asked all the time, especially by those of you who have retired early or are planning to retire early. And that is what happens when two people in a relationship have different financial goals. We see this quite often. One person wants to work hard and save aggressively in their 20s and 30s so they can retire early. First, I advise people to sit down and have an open and honest conversation about their goals. What do you want to do with your money? Or maybe you're willing to work harder, but not as much as you're willing to save. Whatever it is, you need to find a middle ground that works for both of you. How do you want to use your time? And you really need to understand each other's perspectives. If saving money is important to you, then don't let your partner talk you out of it. The most important thing is that you find a solution that works for you and your partner. It takes a lot of communication and compromise, but it can be done. You're in this together, and you need to support each other's goals. That doesn't mean that you have to agree on everything, but it does mean that you have to be willing to listen to each other and be flexible. At the same time, if spending money is important to your partner, then don't sacrifice that either. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more great tips. Thanks for watching. Find a middle ground that respects both of your values. The other person wants to enjoy life and spend money as they go, and there's nothing wrong with either approach. Well, maybe they grew up with enough money, and they know that they'll be okay no matter what. If you're struggling to come up with a plan that works for both of you, then get help from a professional. A financial advisor can help you develop a plan that meets both of your needs, and a therapist can help you communicate more effectively with each other. Or maybe they've seen other people sacrifice too much for financial security, and they do not want to make the same mistake. Maybe they value experiences over things, or they just want to help others. But when you have two people with different philosophies in a relationship, it can sometimes lead to tension. So how do you decide what to do when you and your partner have different goals when it comes to money? Why does your partner want to spend money and not save? On the other hand, why do you want to save more and work harder? Well, maybe you grew up without enough money and you know that it's important to have financial security. This doesn't mean that you both have to give up on your dreams, but it does mean that you have to be willing to listen to each other and be flexible. Or maybe you've seen what it's like to be wealthy and you know that it's a lot more fun than being poor. Maybe you want to leave a legacy for your family, or you just want to have the freedom to do whatever you want. Once you've discussed all of this and have a good understanding of each other's perspectives, you need to find compromises. Maybe you're willing to save more than your partner, but you're not willing to work as hard. The most important thing is that you don't sacrifice on your values. Now, I know this can be difficult, but it's important to remember that you're a team. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Remember, there's no right answer when it comes to this. Every couple is different, and every situation is different. I hope this helps.